So welcome to Salesforce CLI and VS Code series. As promised, in this series, by the end of this playlist, you will be getting the hang of how to do the development locally into your Salesforce. Okay, so to make this happen, the first most entity that you need to install is command line interface. What is that? Command line interface. Search in your Google for Salesforce CLI and you will get the first link which is showing you Salesforce CLI. And when you go for it, you can see what is it. Salesforce CLI is a powerful command line interface that simplifies the development and build the automation when working with your Salesforce org. And you can use it to aggregate all the tools you need to develop with and perform commands against your Salesforce org. That is, from your local system, you can do some beautiful modifications, beautiful customizations to your Salesforce org. Okay. And the major benefit of this is having a backup of all your Salesforce code in your system. You can synchronize the source to and from the scratch orgs. So within the meantime, you will understand what is a scratch org also, how to create and manage the orgs, import and export the data, create and execute test, create and install packages. You can do all of these things using this Salesforce CLI. To be exactly speaking, it is Salesforce DX, a combination of Salesforce CLI, Visual Studio Code, and Salesforce Extension Pack. I will tell you about it more. And if you want to know more about this CLI setup guide and DX setup guide and CLI command reference, you can go here. You can observe all the commands that you can use with your Salesforce CLI. See, SF commands. These are all the different commands that are available. CMDT, force, env. You can see what each command is going to tell you. Let us quickly download this. In order to download this, you need to have an understanding of what kind of system you are using right now. So I am using a 11th generation Intel processor, Windows 11 operating system, and this is a 64-bit operating system, right? Now, so based upon this, I need to select the configuration. So Windows that is, and we are downloading the 64-bit version. It is also always recommended to download the appropriate version so that there is no installation problems and there will be no performance issues. See, that installation has been done. Just locate the file or you can click on the link here. And it will start installing the Salesforce CLI. It is from Salesforce, so you can no need to worry about it. You can verify it happily. Yes. And then you can see that what are the components you need to install. It is asking to install what is this SFDX CLI. And it is automatically adding the path to Salesforce CLI. And it is also adding the local app data Windows Defender kind of thing also. Okay, so that it will add some exceptions which Windows Defender is not going to stop in future. Okay, so required size is 298.2 MB. So please be aware of that. Click on next, and it is getting installed where? In my C drive, program files, and SF. Click on install. So it is going to take a couple of seconds to install this Salesforce CLI. In the meantime, let me show you what kind of things will come if you don't have CLI, so that you will understand the difference between before installation and after installation. Let me open my command prompt. Okay, so in the command prompt, I'm going to say SF. So what it is saying? So it is saying module not found or some errors. Sometimes you are also going to get like this. See, SF is not recognized as internal or external command. Like this also you will be getting an error. So, or you might be getting this kind of error. It is unable to get that. Okay. So if you don't have the CLI in your system, that is. So it's been around a minute or so, and there you go. So your installation of the CLI is complete, right? Then you simply close this. Now the time comes for verification of the installation. Let me give you some pointers so that you can understand this very well, guys. Open your my computer or this PC nowadays. Go to C drive, go to program files, and you can see there will be something called as SF. You can see something called as SF. So open it and you can see this folder. So this is the SFDX CLI folder that we have installed here, and inside your bin you can see SF file will be there, SFDX file will be there. So you can use both the commands. So previously we used to have SFDX commands. Now recently they have changed that to SF also. You can use SF also, no problem. Anything you can use, right? So this is one proof that installation was completed. And the second proof is, so go to your system properties advanced, and in the environment variables, you should be able to see in the path, you can see that, where is that? Composer setup bin, I think it is not added here, maybe. SF, here maybe. See here, you can see that if it is not added in your this one, so it might be added here in your user environment variables here. No need to worry, it is already added. So both things should be done. If it is not added, you have to manually at least add the environment variable so that you will be able to use these commands from any place in your system. So the next thing what we need to do, we need to verify the installation by using the command prompt, and that is SF. Click on enter. And you can see that it is taking a couple of seconds to install that, to run the command for the first time. Just wait for it. So all your command prompt or any commands run in the system can also be used without the user interface using the command prompt. And this is Salesforce CLI is also one such software which is not going to have any user interface, but it will allow you to do a lot of tools. It will allow you to install some things. It will allow you to connect to your Salesforce organizations. It will allow you to create scratch orgs. You can do a lot of things. And there you go. So once the command gets executed, you can see that a lot of things coming here, unlike the error that we got previously. And you can see a lot of commands are available here. Also, if you want to list all the commands of this, you can do SF commands as well, and it will give you all the list of the commands that you can do with help of SFC. Right? So by this, so we have concluded that how to install the Salesforce CLI in your system. So in the next video, we will discuss how to install the Visual Studio Code. Okay. So please like, share, and subscribe to our channel, guys. Thank you very much, everybody. Bye-bye. Have a good day, everyone.